was searching for the next step. As Peter said, I was looking for an upgrade. Wasn't quite sure I was looking for that upgrade, and I found Ness, and then I found the book on decoding the human energy field, which I had been practicing with consciously for my whole career. But now we're going to another level, and that's how I got connected to our community in this network. And my passion is in upgrading, being an influence to upgrade the consciousness of the healer, to work with the network of practitioners, and I've done that my whole professional career. So ChoicePoint is an amazing tool. How many of you use ChoicePoint, actually use it? How many have gone through it? The ChoicePoint material. Do you connect it with your practice? Any here so far? All right. What Harry and I we initiated this, I think last year we did the first one. So what is ChoicePoint for the practitioner or anybody? What is it for? It's to initiate you to the next level. It's initiatory energy. When you go into the ChoicePoint material, you're working with creator energy. There's a creator in each of us. There is a level of intelligence and wisdom. You don't need to believe anything I say, but there is an energy within the field that knows exactly where we want to go and how to get there. And the ChoicePoint workshop or the ChoicePoint masterclass, if you come, will invite you to the edge of your comfort zone in a very compassionate and loving surrounding way, so that you're not even aware that you're on the edge of your comfort zone. You're aware that we are in a different kind of reality. As practitioners, we bring people into, as Peter was saying, a resonance, and that resonance invites people out of the normal reality into the areas that most people don't want to look at. And how do you do that as a practitioner? How do you actually introduce an individual to those areas that are uncomfortable to look at? Well, as a practitioner, unless I've done it and unless I'm continuing to do it, I'll just be able to take a person so far. So what is one of the major distinctions in being able to decode the human body field? There's so many, but one important one is that our glory is in our story. You know, most individuals, I believe, I've observed that most of us are already in a cloud. It's not the cloud we're talking about, but it's the cloud of their confusion, some cloud of some kind of issue, some cloud of some kind of limitation. Something is stopping me. Something is either stopping me or something is pushing me. And I want to get clear on what that is, get to the next step. So if our glory is in our story is in our field. And this is what we discern with the provision. So in ChoicePoint, come to ChoicePoint, you will tap into an aspect of your glory, unravel your story, unravel what's been called your book of life. Do it by getting some direct information. I mean, just pause for a moment, and when we put our hand on that scan and we get information, where else, I don't know any other technology where you can go and reflect back to an individual what your self-limiting belief system is, where that trauma is held in your body, what it's originated to relative to the family and past development, and look at the creative cycle in terms of where that intelligence is pushing you towards, where you want to go into that hero's journey. So healing is, at its core, about taking that hero's journey. And we invite you to come take that journey with us when we put that class together. When the next one is? No.
No, we haven't booked it.
We haven't booked it yet. But it's all part of the journey as a practitioner, upgrading.
However, do you want to tell them about how many people you made cry? Well, David, could you share how? Well, basically, I think when did we do this? I think it was in March early this year, and it was the first one. I think there were just 12 of us, and we were in a little room, and at least 3/4 of us ended up crying over that 2 days, and we had all these amazing breakthroughs. But David, did you cry? I don't think David did cry, but he might say something about what happened over the weekend.
It's a chance to meet your demons. What's been holding you back, you look at it straight in the eye, and then you have no choice in that class but to face it and understand it. And then you can take the step. But you have to do that.